for a quick and easy appetizer? Our diva of deliciousness, Miss Tinky Weisblatt, has the perfect recipe for an oyster dip.
Hi, it's Tinky, and I'm making something that is a combination of things. One of them is that it's nice to use up things right now that we have in our pantry, and I don't know how many of you have this in your pantry, but it was in my pantry, which is to say smoked oysters. They come in a little can like sardines or anchovies, and I think they're delicious. So obviously we're not going to get a lot of fresh oysters when we're not going to the grocery store that much, so they're kind of something fun to use. And I'm also honoring a late neighbor of mine who was named Harrison Parker. Harrison had this slightly disconcerting habit of showing up at one's house either at cocktail hour or at dinner or for both, just as you were sitting down, so you sort of had to or invite him to join you. But he always wanted to contribute to the household, so he would bring a little tin of smoked oysters. So this is in his honor that I'm making a smoked oyster spread. So I'm starting with softened cream cheese, and you really want to leave it out for at least a couple of hours to get it really, really soft, because you're not going to have a spread if it's not very spreadable. Then we take our oysters. I'm using half a container here because I've already made some. This is the first time I've actually made this today, so I wanted to make sure before I made it with you guys that it actually tasted good. So I've already made half the recipe, and we'll be making the other half right now. So you can see they do look a little bit like oysters. They're packed in oil. So this is half of a container, and I don't want to put them in the food processor because I want them roughly chopped. So we just want them little chunks of oyster. Otherwise you'll get this kind of weird, actually pretty ugly gray spread. And I like to go, oh, look, there's a little piece of oyster. So there are oysters. They're going in. Then we're going to take a little tiny bit of, you probably can't see it, but there is lemon juice in here. So taking a little bit of lemon juice, because lemon juice goes with all seafood. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Again, Worcestershire sauce is like Thai fish sauce. It has anchovies in it, so it gives you that kind of what they call the umami, weird but delicious flavor. I know I should be measuring, and you will have measurements, but I just pour. And finally, just the tiniest pinch of cayenne pepper. Actually, I'm wrong. That's not finally. I have one more thing coming. And that is to pour just a little bit of the oil. That you don't want to oil the oil because you're going to have a really oily spread, but just a little bit of the oil in which the oysters were packed. And then we just mush that up. I mean, this is really pretty easy. And if you're worried about having last minute time, you can do it in the morning and put it in the refrigerator. Oh, I forgot. Chives from the garden or from the grocery store if you don't have chives in your garden, but there are a lot of chives around right now. And I just love the way they taste. So, and they give it a little bit of onion flavor. If you want really pretty stuff, you could put the pink chive blossoms, which I still have some of in it. Here, and that's it. So I'm going to put some on a cracker and pass them around to my guests here at my table. And we'll see how they go. Okay, guest number one. Camera person, are you able to eat? Good. There we go. And I might just have to eat one myself. Because you have to eat what you cook. I like smoked oysters, so I like it. Anyway, I hope you like it too. Sorry to talk with my mouth open. Oh. And I hope to see you soon again. Bye.